Well, look, they should be very scared, but it's not just about late game Luka, it's about skinny Luka.
Late in the shot clock, 4 seconds, got it from Kleba, again late in the clock, in desperation, he puts it up, and that is Luka Magic!
You thought you've seen it all, that there's no way Luka Doncic can elevate his game further. Well, think again. Doncic is not just playing basketball right now, he is on a completely different planet. You see, just when you start to believe that Luka's reached his peak, he goes and shatters that notion. Now, what's he doing differently? How has he silenced the skeptics? Stick around. In a league where every move is scrutinized, Luka has emerged as the undeniable force propelling his team to new heights. Welcome to the Luka Doncic Show. In the first quarter of the 23-24 season, Luka has single-handedly propelled the Dallas Mavericks to an impressive 16-11 start. Many doubted both him and the Mavericks, but they were wrong. Dead wrong. In the span of 27 games, Doncic has been a statistical beast, averaging a jaw-dropping 32.7 points per game, his career best pace. But that's not all. He's been dishing out dimes like it's nothing, clocking in at an impressive 9 assists per game, ranking him 4th in the average assists per game in the entire NBA. Luka has been on an absolute tear, scoring 30 or more points in 11 consecutive games. Now, let that sink in. Not only has he been the go-to scorer, but he's also carrying the team on his back, especially with players sidelined due to injuries. Night in and night out, he's making it look like he's playing NBA 2K My Career mode. It's almost unfair. Offseason improvements. For years, Doncic's body and commitment to conditioning has been a hot topic in Dallas. The narrative was clear: if he doesn't take care of his body, the Mavericks won't find success. Well, it seems like Luka took those words to heart. Coming off a 38-44 season in 2022-23, the Mavericks faced a critical juncture. But here's the thing: Doncic didn't dwell on the setbacks. Instead, he channeled that disappointment into motivation. The summer became a training ground, not just for himself, but for elevating the team's success as well. The Mavs mean business, and so does Luka. This offseason, Doncic worked closely with Ante Makic, the Slovenian national team trainer, as he geared up for the World Cup. The disappointing end to the previous season, with the Mavericks missing the playoffs, might have served as a catalyst for change. But whatever the motor may be that led Doncic to hone in on taking care of his body, it has worked. He looked different on the court, more agile and more fluid in his movements. The key, though, is the longevity of this transformation. Can he maintain this peak physical condition through the marathon of an 82-game season? So, what does it all boil down to? It's simple. You can't defend Luka Doncic one-on-one because he combines size and skill. But wait, you also can't double-team him either, thanks to his size, passing ability, and vision. It's a dilemma for opposing teams. Defend him, and he scores. Double him, and he dishes out a perfect assist. That equation adds up to one thing: Luka Doncic is unstoppable. Availability. Luka has missed one game this season, and that wasn't due to an injury or fatigue. Nope, it was for the birth of his child. Now, that's a pretty good reason to take a night off, wouldn't you say? While it's become almost routine for stars to take a game off for rest, Luka is on pace to play 78 games this season, and in a league where the grind is relentless, Luka is showing up night after night, giving it his all. Now, let's talk numbers. Doncic is shouldering the load for the Mavericks with the second highest usage rate in the entire league at 34.8%. He understands the stakes. He knows that the Mavericks' success hinges on his availability. Whether it's scoring, facilitating, or just being a presence on the floor, Doncic has consistently delivered when he's needed the most. As we move through the season, keep an eye on Luka's availability. It might be the X factor that propels the Mavericks to new heights. Shooting. Let's cut to the chase. Luka is lighting it up from downtown. With 100 three-pointers and counting, he is sitting second in the league, trailing only the legendary Stephen Curry. The mere fact that Luka's name is in the same sentence as one of the greatest shooters in the game is a testament to his incredible improvement. What's even more impressive is the change in his approach. Luka is taking a career-high 10.1 three-point attempts per game, and here's the kicker: he's doing it efficiently, boasting a 37% three-point field goal percentage. That's a significant uptick in both volume and accuracy. Now, let's talk strategy. Luka is driving to the rim less this season, and it's not by accident. Is this a conscious effort to preserve his body through the rigorous 82-game season? It seems so, and the numbers speak for themselves. And with only one missed game, whatever he's doing is working. When it comes to pick and roll, staying in drop coverage against Luka is a risky move. Luka is playing with pace, using hostage dribbles to seal his on-ball defender and effortlessly getting to his spots. Whether it's finishing at the rim, throwing a well-timed lob, or sinking a floater or a short-range jumper, Doncic has become a pick-and-roll maestro, putting big defenders in a bind. Records. Doncic had the hot hand against the Portland Trail Blazers, notching an incredible 35 points by the first few minutes of the third quarter. In doing so, he not only dominated the game, but etched his name in the history books, surpassing the franchise icon Dirk Nowitzki. Luka's 79 career 35-point games now stand above Dirk's previous record of 78. But that's not all. Luka is making consistency a habit. The game against the Blazers marked his 10th consecutive 30-point outing, breaking his franchise record. It's about sustained excellence, and Luka is making it look easy. In the past few games, Luka Doncic has been on a milestone spree. He recently became the youngest player in NBA history to hit 1,000 three-pointers. When it comes to Western Conference Player of the Week awards, Luka is in a league of his own. Since the 2019-20 season, he has earned more of these accolades than any other player in the Western Conference, trailing only behind the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Notably, he joins the elite company of Dirk Nowitzki as the only player in Mavs history to be named Western Conference Player of the Week at least 10 times. The fatherhood boost. There's something magical about fatherhood, and it's not just in the bedtime stories. NBA players like Fred VanVleet, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Derek White have experienced a surge in their performance after becoming fathers. Now, add Luka Doncic to that list. Since welcoming his daughter into the world, Luka has been on an absolute tear. Since December 1st, 2023, he has been averaging a jaw-dropping 35.7 points, 9 rebounds, and 11.4 assists per game. Doncic is proving that Father Time is treating him right, both as a dad and as an NBA superstar. Penalty? It's a valid question. In the latest MVP ladder, Luka Doncic is holding down the 5th spot. The MVP race is often influenced by narratives, and it seems Doncic might be carrying the weight of the Mavericks missing the playoffs last year. But here's the thing, it's a new season, and to hold that against him would be unfair. Numbers don't lie, and Luka has got them. Putting up unreal stats and leading the Mavericks to wins, he's proving that he is an MVP caliber player. His presence on the court is undeniable, and the numbers speak volumes about his impact on the team's success. Let's be real, Doncic is the engine that keeps the Mavericks rolling. If the wins keep piling up for the Mavericks, it becomes increasingly difficult to exclude him from MVP finalist conversations. Comparison with LeBron. As the Dallas Mavericks star continues to make waves, the parallels with the Los Angeles Lakers legendary LeBron James have become impossible to ignore. When Luka Doncic faces off against LeBron James, it's a showcase of two basketball titans. In their 13 meetings, Doncic has averaged an impressive 25.4 points, 8.8 assists, and 8.4 rebounds, while LeBron boasts a stat line of 28 points, 9.2 rebounds, and 7.8 assists. Their latest showdown ended with a 127-125 victory for Doncic, who dropped 33 points and 17 assists. Mavs coach Jason Kidd sees the parallels, stating, "I think they're very similar. Both love to win, both basketball IQs are off the charts, and they make their teammates better." Beyond their physical prowess, both players approach the game strategically. They process information quickly, creating advantages before plays develop and exploiting tendencies for future plays. Whether it's making the right pass or seizing scoring opportunities, Doncic and LeBron share a knack for being decision makers in pivotal moments. The attention both players received from the beginning of their careers is another parallel. Young superstars with immense expectations, Doncic and LeBron have thrived under the spotlight. However, the longevity LeBron is achieving as he nears 40 is a milestone yet to be seen if anyone else can match. In the current season, Doncic has taken 2 victories in his matchups against LeBron. The next face-off is slated for January 17th, 2024 at Crypto.com Arena, adding another chapter to the intriguing narrative of these two superstars. While other players may rely on their physical prowess, Luka's game is a masterclass in finesse and precision. His ability to navigate defenses, make pinpoint passes, and score with a diverse set of skills showcases a level of basketball IQ and craftsmanship that goes beyond raw athleticism. As we witness Doncic's brilliance on display in the current season, the question arises, can he take his team a step further this time? The stage is set, and Doncic's unique blend of scoring and passing, fueled by elite skill, positions him as a potential game changer in the quest for greatness. That's the undisputed excellence of Luka Doncic, breaking records, defying expectations, and leaving his mark on the NBA. But before you go, I've got a little something special for you, and it involves Luka sending a warning to the entire league. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Hit play on the next video for a deep dive into Luka's game.